Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live on the main YouTube channel for something I can only imagine is going to be a tremendous amount of fun. We have 100% Act 5.3 to do, so we've only got 2 and 3, man, and 5.3, if memory serves me correctly, was the worst of them, man. It was the worst of them just because it's incredibly tedious in certain chapters, because Act 5.3 is absolutely plagued with this 50% attack reduction node if you don't have the character of a certain class. And yeah, sometimes it's not the best idea to bring a character of that class, especially when you're on the free-to-play account and your options are fairly limited. So we are going to be going for the best matchups in the majority of scenarios. But anyway, we're going to begin this. We're going to go for one of the easier paths in Game Begins Anew, and see how we do for a bit of a warm-up today. And again, I have had a moderately rowdy weekend down the coast of England getting drunk, so I am a little bit concerned that my playing skills might not start off the best, but hopefully as the live stream progresses, hey, we might ramp up into a bit of a decent player. And what is up to Emmanuel and also Hoy? Hope you're doing well today, lads. Seems like either the majority of our American audience, which I assume probably are sleeping at this time, are sleeping, or the notifications have failed to go out. I think it's probably a little bit of both there, but it's alright. We're going to be streaming for quite some time today. So yeah, what's up? Hope you're all doing well. Okay, so we've got Punisher OG to start off with, and I think just, you know, get into the swing of things, we are going to slap on a 10% lesser champion boost here, and see what we can do. Let's bring an Archangel. Hey, what's up? It's Deez and also Hugo. Hope you're doing well today. Right, so we just need to absolutely nail those parries, and again, we do have a 50% attack reduction here, and in this chapter, it's 50% attack reduction on all characters that aren't Mystic, but even with that in mind, Archangel is our best option against Punisher, although we've been incredibly unlucky so far with the stacks of bleed. We're just trying to play this a little bit safe. Again, we want the least amount of specials that we can get on Punisher, just because they're a little bit annoying to deal with. So yeah, just spam those heavy attacks, bit of an Archangel Tornado. And now that we have the 5-star Archangel Awakened, man, the free-to-play account, gosh, we had an insane week last week. It was honestly, like, absolutely nuts, mate. Okay, I think we're going to pour that in, go for the special free. To get the perfect bonus to damage. I think we should have a pretty good lineup there. Oh, damn, I see the notifications have gone out now, boys. Yo, what is up to Stan Lee, Mobius, Stephen Meon? Hope everybody is doing well today. And there we go. First fight dealt with, boys. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But again, these characters, they're actually a little bit more chunky than 5.4, and that's one of the reasons that I did 5.4 first, because with this attack reduction, pretty much everything is double health, man. So a lot of stuff has between, I think it's the equivalent of probably about 140,000 to 160,000. So it's kind of an interesting way to think about this chapter, as most fights are kind of like an Alliance quest boss, a little bit like that. So, yeah, it's an interesting one, but 5.3 is certainly nothing to take too lightly in terms of 100%. But honestly, feel like 5.4 is just so much more straightforward for a lot of people. Oh, damn. Although we do have, yeah, we don't have the reduction on Scarlet Witch, so she's still dealing some normal damage. Unfortunately, we didn't get that special 2 crit, man. If we did, Arcan Cable would be dead by now quite easily. Right, let's dodge that. Dodge the other one. Not doing too bad with the dexes today. And again, I don't want to speak too soon. It's the #1 rule, man. Chat shit, get hit. And let's not start getting too ahead of ourselves there. Right, special one, and there we go. Yo, what's that? A convert and duplicate the same? Yeah, convert just means, what is it? Just essentially convert your duplicate that you just pulled into ISO and the resources. What is up, my man, Jonathan Wegerson? Dude, hope you and the Wegerson boys are doing well today in Chicago. Get on, son, smashing that content. Been away for the weekend, man. We got a lot to catch up on, and this week, I mean, this week and next week are some pretty exciting times. I'm really, really looking forward to it, because this week we have all of the new content coming out related to the next X-Men event. And then the week after, we have the triple 6-star crystal opening as soon as all the new characters are released, man, and I'm so excited for that. Like, I am yeah, just absolutely buzzing to see what we're going to get on the free-to-play account and what we're going to get on the main account. And then in October as well, we got New York Comic Con coming up, which I'm so excited for. Going to be hitting that up with Killer Beezy. So yeah, we're going to be flying all the way from London Heathrow in a month, man. It's so close to New York Comic Con. Can't believe it's only, is it 4 weeks away now? I think it is. 4, might be 5 weeks, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. I think it is 4, man. Damn, coming right around that corner. I'm so excited for New York Comic Con this year, though. It's going to be great. Last year was insane, man. It was absolutely unreal last year. And especially with how everything has escalated with the Marvel games in this year especially. I'm interested to see what's up, man. How far am I for moving out of my parents' garden? I'm close, man. I'm close. It's just, what is it? Being self-employed. You know, I've only been really making some decent money from being self-employed for how long? Probably about a year and 9 months, I would say. And most mortgage companies, in order to get like a loan sufficient enough for the kind of house that I want, you need like 3 years. But because we've been doing so well, we've been slaying it, and I've been putting a lot of coins away in the right places. I don't know. I don't think we're too far off. The aim is, I believe it's completely possible for me to move out within the next 6 months or so. So yeah, that's what I'm desperately aiming for at the moment. I'd like to have my own place by March and just start building that up. But again, it's a little bit tricky being self-employed in such a new line of business. Because, you know, I'm not looking to rent, I'm looking to buy, because I want a place where I can, you know, build a snazzy studio which is going to last me for years and years of content production and allow me to expand into some other potentially interesting areas of YouTube content. So yeah, I'm excited for the future, man. Got a lot potentially going on. And there we go, Electro's down. We took a bit too much. We could have played that one a little bit better, but we didn't die, so 10 out of 10, boys. I like the location where you do my vids and live streams. I assume you just mean my backdrop here, man. And I can assure you, if we're moving out and upgrading the studio, it's going to look a lot better when we do. So yeah, I wouldn't be too quick to knock it, my friend. But again, it's tough to say what exactly it's going to look like. Dang, all grown up, heading out on my own soon. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. It's hard to feel like much of a swag boy baller still making videos in your parents' garden, but I'm incredibly grateful for my parents to allow me to build the foundation of my YouTube career at the end of their garden, man. Incredibly supportive. But yeah, what is it? Got that wonderful contract with Dungeon Hunter Champions, getting paid some fat stacks to do some videos on that. So that's been amazing. And I just want to extend an additional thank you to everybody that helped support me on that video by smashing the like button, man. Giving a little bit of a download as well. They were really, really impressed with the first video and its reception. Will I ever do console gaming? I might do starting this Friday. I'm potentially thinking about doing some Spider-Man on the main channel because I've got it pre-ordered. It should arrive Friday morning, Friday morning, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. What I think of the new Spider-Man game? It looks incredibly dank, so I'm looking forward to it. Seems like a fun time. Seeing always bragging about something. Well, you know, I got some stuff to brag about. I'm doing all right. But just remember, I am still a little bit of a dick. I do appreciate you taking me down a peg, though. Like, my girlfriend has to do that on many, many occasions. I don't think she even likes me half the time. Relationship just does consist of her constantly berating me taking it on the chin like a champ. But it's good fun, man. It's certainly good fun. But yeah, I do apologise if I get too big-headed sometimes. What's my favourite alcoholic drink? Yo, what is up, Trentos? Dude, thank you very much for the super chat. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, so I really like alcoholic ciders, kind of fruit-based ones. Like, I like Recoilegs, Copperbergs, anything that has, like, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries in. It's pretty good, mixed in with cider. But also, I love cocktails as well, man. I love cocktails. I love good, sugary alcoholic drinks. You know, I love sugar, I love alcohol, so I love, you know, concoctions such as WKD, which is a little bit frowned upon here in the UK. Some people are like, oh, you can't have WKD, And I'm like, it's alcohol and sugar. If you like both of them, why not have both at the same time? Get drunk, get a little bit of a sugar rush. But I used to love Jaeger bombs. So Jaeger bombs are a mixture of what is it, energy drink and Jaeger, and they were really good. They were my staple drink for many, many years. And then there was one evening where I had about 16 Jaeger bombs, and I've never been able to have a Jaeger bomb since without wanting to almost immediately chunder, which is upsetting, man, because I really like Jaeger bombs. Well, I really liked the Jaeger bombs, but now I just can't go within a few yards of one. So yeah, really disappointing there, man. Jaeger bombs are my drink of choice before, but I'm not, honestly, I've never been much of a beer fan. And I don't know, I can down a beer. Like if we're at a festival, right, and let's say it's like one of the final days, and I'm out of cider, and there's only beers going around. You know what? I'll have a beer, but it's just not my ideal to go for. But anyway, my friend, let's get you up there as the blobberiest whale on the day after we have sorted this for Jane Foster. Had a bit of a gamble at the end there, but it certainly paid off. But Trentos, absolutely mad love to you, my friend. I believe that super chat roughly translates into about $5 to the best of my knowledge. So we're going to get you up there as our blobberiest whale of the day with that $5 super chat. But dude, massive appreciation. Thank you very much for the support. WKD, I mean, it is alcohol and it is sugar. Alcoholic sugar, you can't knock them. Like, you appreciate a cheeky WKD. And also, the WKD is a great drink for washing vodka shots down as well. If you want to do some shots of something incredibly strong, but then, you know, just have kind of a nice chase up, it's great, you know? It's certainly just a little bit of a step up from the old Coke. But yeah, I remember I did start drinking WKD in something like year 8 or year 7. I just haven't stopped. It just tastes good, and it gets you a little bit drunk. Obviously, if you're going on a mission, you definitely need to have something significantly more hard to mix with it. Right, let's shut that down, man. If you've never had a WKD in our school, you were ignored until you tried it. It's an insane ritual for Bristol schools. Oh, fantastic to know that Bristol have some fantastic traditions there. It is. I mean, it's a rite of passage into the drinking world, because you grew up in so many sugary drinks here in England, and you're like, you know, one day somebody will change your life. They'll be like, oh, there's the sugary drink, and it also has this thing called alcohol then. Oh my goodness, right, I'm probably about to get wrecked by this special too. Oh no, what a power steal! Yes, mate! Get in there, Scarlet Witch. My absolute girl, man. I appreciate that. What's up, Chaotic and Doug? Hope you're doing well. Do I think 5.3 will be harder? There are some fights in here that are a little bit more annoying, and the fights are a lot longer, generally speaking, because you have the 50% attack for a lot of the good matchups. So this Ant-Man right here, with Archangel, he is the equivalent of, because we got 50% reduced attack, and Archangel is a much better matchup than Scarlet Witch. What does he have the equivalent of? Something like 172,000 health. So this is pretty much like an AQ boss Ant-Man. So yeah. Yo, what is up, Jonathan Wegerson? Dude, thank you very much for the super chat. And yes, I am very keen. If I can get it working, I'd love to do a playthrough starting on Friday, and then maybe continuing next week as well. I think it'd be a lot of fun, man. So yeah, I really want to try and get some Spider-Man gameplay up on the channel. That'd be an awfully good time. But my man, thank you very much for that $10 super chat. Really do appreciate the support. You've been supporting me for a crazy amount of time now, mate. And also, I think I saw on, I don't know if it was your Instagram story, might have been, that you also have YouTube Premium. But yeah, dude, massive shout out, because again, that is just one of the things that really does help support a lot of YouTubers. It's mad love to you, mate. Just really support the YouTube community, Jonathan Wegerson. I have and always will appreciate you, my man. Absolutely mad love. And we'll get you up there as the blobberiest word of the day as soon as we have finished this one. Oh no, I was going to go for a heavy attack there. Got a bit too greedy. Okay, special free. And there we go. I need a tip. Should I rank 5 Starkey or Blade or rank 4 Corvus? All of those characters there is an argument for. It depends depends on what you're trying to do in the game. Depends if you are looking at high tier Alliance War, what path, or if you're looking at something like Labyrinth of Legends and what you have to do next. So yeah, it's a little bit of a complicated question. There's not really a straightforward answer because it depends on your circumstances, what you've done, what you're trying to do, what your priorities are at the moment, because depending again on your warpath and exactly what you're aiming for next depends on the answers to that question. Packing up the flat, getting our first house soon. Chaotic, dude, my man, best of luck with your first house. Yeah, dude, absolute pleasure to see you moving out of the flat, and hopefully it's a pretty damn nice place and you don't have too many problems, because I've heard a very mixed amount from people that have moved into houses. Like my friend Tom has been having an absolute nightmare, but historically he's always been quite unfortunate. But a lot of stuff with the drains, just make sure you know you got it fully surveyed and you're aware of any potential issues there. Do all the research and stuff, but I'm sure you're well ahead of the game on that one, Chaotic. But yeah, absolute mad love. And oh my gosh, Wegerson, you hit me with another $20, mate. Oh, absolutely flattered. I'm well and truly flattered. This is an incredible amount of support. Oh yeah, I've had premium since the day it came out. I use YouTube daily, so it's definitely worth it for me. Plus, like you said, it supports my favorite content creators. What a guy. What an absolute guy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some whales in chat. This is some ridiculous levels of support from Jonathan Wegerson today, who is now our blubberiest whale with that $29.99, $30 super chat, mate. Absolute mad love to you. Oh, hope you and the Wegerson boys are doing well, man. And everything is a good time in Chicago. Right, we got Kamala Khan up next. Finished Act 5 scene. Should I rank 2 my 6-star Domino or max my 5-star Blade? Depends what you're trying to do next, man. I would say in the majority of scenarios, it's probably, I don't know. There's a good argument for Domino because her power level is going to go up in the future. But that, you know, very much depends on what time frame they want to extend up to rank 3 characters. So yeah, Domino's a bit of an interesting one, but I love Domino, man. She's a very, very useful character. She's a bit of a, not a bad counter to Korg at the moment as well. Especially if you fire off those heavy attacks with the Red Hulk synergy, which you can't, it's a bit annoying because you can't do too much synergy testing with Korg at the moment, but because she has such a high base damage output and also reduces ability accuracy with her Unlucky, and is consistently going to do that because he's a skill character, she works as an interesting counter. So yeah, I don't know, it seems like a lot of stuff is being set up currently for newer characters. Bit of a tough one, but I'd think about, you know, what are your short-term, long-term priorities, and try and weigh it out from there, because it's always a bit of a difficult question at the moment for rank 65 characters, because they are doing a lot in terms of new champions design to make characters like Blade less dominating. You know, Blade is Korg is one of the biggest like FUs to Blade that has been added to the game, and depends how prominent Korgs are going to be in future content and what are some of the biggest challenges going to be. But Blade still has a pretty good place on a lot of Alliance War paths at the moment, and serves people very, very well on a monthly basis when they're doing stuff. But yeah, it depends, you know, exactly what your problems are at the moment. My rank 5 Blade is still awesome. I still love him. But maybe at some point, 6-10 months down the line, he might not be super shabby there. Oh my gosh, yo, Stan Lee, my goodness, boys, you're slapping me with some fat boy super chats today. Stan Lee giving me that €28 super chat, which I believe is the equivalent to about $40 up in the ante, boys. My goodness, absolute mad love to you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some whales in chat, some Stanley appreciation, who says, before you can brag, you have to do some of the dirty work, which you did, so keep bragging, bro. See you, man, of brag. You know, I don't like to intentionally brag or hold anything over anybody, because at the end of the day, I still am a bit of a lucky piece of shit. But Stanley, my man, thank you so much. We have put in an insane grind, and it's just incredible that people like yourself just continue to support me, man. I really, really do appreciate it. So yeah, absolute mad love. Got a $40 super chat at the top now. Let's just round up to $40, because that's pretty much the equivalent there instead of $39.99. Not some sort of store looking to flog a discount offer there. But also Andrew Shaw, my goodness, thank you so much. We got a £5 super chat there. Could you tell me how I can get Tech Tier 4 Class Catalyst, please? I need to max out Stark Spidey. Keep up the good work, dude. So Tech, much like a lot of Class Catalyst acquisition, is completely random. But we do have a video guide on the channel called I believe it's How to Get Tier 4 Class Catalyst 2018, which is me just going over all of the ways currently in Marvel Contest of Champions that you can get T4CC. So I think that's going to be probably the best thing to have a little bit of a look at, my dude. So yeah, check out that video guide. That's going to go through all the ways of getting T4CC. But again, the annoying thing about T4CC is that it is pretty much all random. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, man. Any opinions on what the Grandmaster boss is going to be? I don't know if the Grandmaster is going to be a boss when Act 6 comes out, or what the big threat is going to be. I imagine at the time of New York Comic Con, they're going to announce Act 6, or we're going to see it within the next month. Because they did say 2018 announcement, but we haven't seen anything of the sort yet. But I don't feel like we are too far away from Kabam pushing the next stage of Marvel Contest of Champions. As in, like, Act 6, and start seeing, some, 6-star rank 3 characters, and maybe some more 6-star acquisition as well. Like, I'm interested to see how far away we are from the next stage. I don't know, I felt like it's around the corner for a while, but it just needs to hurry up and come. That'd be good. I'm either going to play Marvel Future Fight, maybe toward the end of next month, or this year. Like, I want to play a lot, but, I'm a little bit caught up this week, because I have a lot of MCOC content that I want to do, especially Wednesday and Thursday, and hopefully today we can get the early data mine abilities, the full ones, for both Omega Red and also Emma Frost. So yeah, we have a bit going on, but I'm interested to see what happens. Yeah, nothing yet, Doug. I've heard absolutely nothing about Act 6, but I'm incredibly curious to know myself what we may be seeing. Right, we got a degeneration node here, so we need to play pretty fast. I'm hoping to get the Storm specials out. Oh, I was way too back there. Just didn't take the advantage of the damage. But this is one of the problems of Act 5.3, is you have some legitimate crap degeneration nodes. There we go. Right, we got 4 stacks. Oh no! I've played like absolute rubbish here. Alright, let's just get as much damage as we can. Yeah, that degeneration node is lethal though. It's 1.6 of your character's maximum health per second, so that's the reason you probably only want to take this one once, man, because it's absolute rubbish. Let's go for Medusa next. And then we're done for this path though. We should be able to do it. But I didn't play well that fight. Against Storm as well, man. She's not too difficult. Can you give me advice on getting 5-star shards? I've got a guide that I did earlier this year. I'd like to update it because it's not fully up to date. But it's called like How to Get 5 Stars 2018. So that will give you a good foundation of stuff to look at. But again, all the values aren't completely up to date on that guide. I kind of am aware that it's a little bit outdated now. But it's mainly up to date. So it'll give you a very good direction of what to focus on. Do I think the new Champions Kabam release are too strong or too OP? I think the biggest problem with Kabam's release is they're trying to... Well, they are shifting the meta quite a lot with the new characters that are being released. And the problem at the moment is that there are only a very, very limited amount of resources to invest in, like, let's say, like rank 5, 65 characters, for example. The resources are so limited that it's difficult to adjust your roster. So there are, loads of people that took up Blade, because Blade was an incredibly dominant champion for a very, very long time. And he's still one of the best characters. The problem is a lot of the newer characters are essentially, their abilities are fuck you Blade. And I think that's going to be one of the issues and areas of annoyance moving forward, is that those rank up resources aren't being given to us at a suitable pace to adapt to the meta. But I'm not too sure on that. Like, Stark Spidey is retaining some really, really solid value against a lot of the new characters. But I don't know, really, again, it really depends on your stuff like your Alliance War path. And this is mainly related to Alliance War related stuff. Really? He never uses his special attacks, mate. What are you talking about? Never uses his special to the power gain. Absolutely atrocious scumbag behavior by this Mordo. Oh, see, I'm about to get my second 565 debating between Void Blade and OG Vision. I would say it entirely depends on your Alliance War path, man. That's what I would say. Again, it probably isn't the exact answer a lot of you want to hear, but it is the most accurate one. Depends on your alliance war obligations and path. Because yeah, it's tough to say. And for everything outside of like Alliance War and Labyrinth of Legends, like even 5-star characters at like rank 3 are pretty sufficient for everything. So yeah, it's generally only Labyrinth and stuff like Alliance War that you want to focus on, those rank 4 characters. Okay, I wanted to do one more path. We've got the science path here. I'm not looking forward to this one. It does look like a bit of a pain, so I don't know if we're going to restart it. But let's figure out how long we've been going for. About 25 minutes now. Path took some time, but let's push on the best we can. Right, so for Abomination, I've got Medusa. For Spider-Man, I'm going to use Archangel. I'm a little bit worried about that Captain America, just because he's a lot of degeneration there. So yeah, we'll have to see what's up. Still don't have Starkey or Star-Lord. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Void, but again, depends on your Alliance War commitments and obligations, I would say. Should I rank up 5-star Angela? Depends on your other options. I would say Ariam, and exactly what you need the Angela for. If she's like one of your first 5-star characters, she's really decent unduped and has some awesome damage. So I'd say take her as high as you can. But again, it depends on your other options. It depends what you're shooting for next. It's a little bit of a wide question. But if you provide me with more context, man, I can give you a bit more of an accurate answer. Should I max out my 4-star Domino? Again, depends on your other options, Rahul, and exactly what you're shooting for. If you give me an idea, if you're asking a rank up question of like where you're at in the game and what you're trying to do next and what you need characters for, then I can give you a much better answer. On ranking up and what should be a good option. So yeah, just need the context of like, do you have any other options, what you're trying to do next, and yeah, where you're at in the game. So yeah, max out 4-star Domino could be a good option if you're fairly early on in the game, because Domino is a absolute beast mode character. She's very fun to play, especially if you have the Masker synergy as well. Okay, let's go for, but again, lads, thank you very much for the super chat. Arayam and Rahul, just mad appreciation to the both of you. Sorry, got a little bit caught up there. Opened 2 5-star featured and got Colossus and Falcon. RIP, man. I've opened, what is it? 3 of them on the free-to-play account. Archangel out the first, and I got, what was it? Black Panther Civil War and Groot. So it's certainly, oh man! Spider-Man, he's getting all those bloody lucky evades. Okay, that should completely disable his evade now. So we can just start the process of turning Spider-Man into our bitch boy. Right, we're going to bait the special too. Whew. Right, we should be sorted, boys. Oh, Revolver. Dude, congratulations on smoking that 5.4 Ultron with your Void, mate. Doesn't sound like a shabby kill at all. I actually don't think I've seen some, what was it, gameplay of Void versus Ultron. On Map 6 Alliance Quest, who should I take to rank 5? You don't really need a 565 character for Map 6 Alliance Quest. In all perfect honesty, like Map 6 AQ, it can be done with like 550 characters, but at the very max, you kind of need rank 4 for it. I wouldn't rank up, mainly exclusively for AQ, but it does depend on your path. Like out of Void, Domino, Corvus, and Blade, Blade is probably the best option, just because that regeneration on Blade is insane for Alliance Quest, and I believe Void is still staying as the mini-boss. And like I run through every single Void now, one shot with my Blade on kind of off days from Alliance War. So yeah, Blade's still like pretty much one of the gods of Map 6, if not still the god for the majority of paths. But again, if you're like heavily investing in something like the Bleed path, I don't know, maybe Corvus might be a bit of a better option. But again, depends on your path's responsibilities, obligations to your alliance. And yeah, it's generally best to kind of chat it through with an officer if you're playing at that level where you're doing a lot of Map 6. Right, let's chuck a cheeky little 5 combo. Get this Armor Shatter off. And run this abomination to the ground where he belongs. I think my parry timing is a little bit off at some points today, because I'm taking a bit more block damage than I probably should. But I've got some more alright dex timing. See if we can improve that moving forward. And there we go. Yo, what is up, R8? Hope you're doing well. My alliance is on the cusp of breaking into Platinum Alliance and Alliance War with super chill and minimum requirements, but have a lot of solid players. I'm running Path 9 currently, so I'm thinking Vision. Potentially. What's the big issue on Path 9? It's that Spike node, isn't it? I don't know. It might be. I don't know Path 9 too well. I know Path 8 quite well. And for Path 8, you want a Starkey or a Corvus, man. 100%, but Blade's pretty good for... Well, Corvus, I think, is the Path 8 god, really, at the moment. But, yeah, depends what you're commonly facing, I would say. Again, I just don't really know that path that well to give you a really good perspective, Shane, but I wish I could, man. When would I say is a good time to do 5.3? So if you've just got uncollected a few days ago, I would say your priority is now every single month you want to fully shift your focus onto getting 100% uncollected in the event quest, or just progressing as far as you can in that one specifically. And from then on, once you've got 100% uncollected very consistently on farm, you want to push for your initial completion of Act 5. And from then on, you probably want to go for 100% Act 5. But definitely check out a video called The Progression Path 2018, where we talk about this stuff and lay it out in a bit more of a better context than I can right now, while I'm trying to not be a scrub and die to this Quake. It's had a pretty bad start, man. Luke Cage got a little bit mullered. Whew, there we go, boys. Please comfort me from pulling 6-star Deadpool X-Force and featured. Oh, cat reflexes. It's gonna be alright. I'm a little bit curious as to why you opened a featured when all the featured characters are gonna be in the 10k crystal in like a week. Like, that does confuse me a little bit, Cat, because I know you're an incredibly knowledgeable player, and you're a very savvy young man. So why, you know, it upsets me that you've made such a foolish decision to open a 6-star featured, man. A week away. I can definitely understand, like, 2 months away, kind of the inclination. Should have waited a week, bro. Should have waited a week. That's all I'm saying. But let that be a lesson to everybody else, guys. It's not a good idea at all to open any 6-star crystals right now. You should definitely wait a week, because the odds of you getting something tremendously better are going to be significantly higher. Okay, right. We need to try and get this cap. This cap, America World War II, is an absolute clown fiesta cash grabber for fight. Degeneration and heal block, not even a gladiator hold could surpass, so we just want to, yeah, try and make as much headway in this dude as we can. Might even be able to beat him down, I don't know. Okay, I was a little bit too early on that second evade there. Getting those poise stacked up. I still can't believe that we got a 5-star friggin' Stark Enhanced Spider-Man awakened within like a week of the main account as well, man. That was crazy, but we sucked there, man. I sucked. That was absolutely terrible. Okay, let's go with Scarlet Witch, man. Let's go with Scarlet Witch and just try and play a little bit better. I think Scarlet Witch might have been the first option to go with. She's tearing through the damage. Especially considering we don't have to do all that pesky attack reduction as well. Whoa, sorted, lads, sorted. Thanks, I feel better after being roasted by Seatin. Oh, you know, Cat, I'm not trying to beat around the bush, mate. I'm just trying to tell you exactly how it is. But dude, thank you very much for the super chats. But again, I would expect a player of your caliber to make slightly better decisions than opening the feature a week before all those characters come into the basic pool. So let this be a lesson, man. It's a good idea. Yo, what is up, Shabab? Hope you're doing well. What on earth do I do to get a rank 3 5-star or rank 5 4-star? You get tier 4 class catalyst, my friend, is exactly what you do. And we've got a guide for farming tier 4 class catalyst on the channel. If you want to check it out, how to get tier 4 class catalyst 2018. And hopefully that should give you a bit of a solid direction of where you're moving toward. Right, let's go for another round of combo. Just want to try and get Hulk to his special 2 if we can. Dodge that giant rock to the face. Whew, sorry, boys. I went to full focus mode then. Come on, I wanted to maximize the odds for Corvus. Well, I can maybe understand that. That is literally the only argument you have for going for that crystal there. But again, the odds, you know, the 6-star pool isn't that big, man. It isn't that big still in terms of the basic one, and it's not going to be. So I feel like the focus should maybe have been on maximizing the chance that you were gonna get a character that was pretty damn good. But again, man, I can understand it from that perspective, but it's still, gosh, they just got all the rubbish champions in the 6-star featured one. So there's so much more fail-safe in the standard one. I believe this Luke Cage is actually stun immune. Alright, let's try and bait special ones then. That's probably the best way to go about it if we can. Pop some regeneration if we can as well. Well, looks like we might be in a bit of trouble. Whew, well, I don't know. We might get out of this one. We'll figure it out. Did I see the new 20.0 video? Oh, it's fantastic. I assume Kabam Mike is going to be replacing a lot of the content creators soon on YouTube. That natural charisma and flair is almost too much for anybody to handle. Oh, no. Well, I fudged up the intercept there, lads. What's the prestige requirement to join my free-to-play alliance? You'll have to speak to Jay Chillington, but I feel like we have more of a requirement on you not being a terrible player. That's kind of the biggest thing we're looking for, man. But I'm not too sure what the whole recruitment status is like with the free-to-play alliance, because, again, I do not like to get involved in any sort of alliance-related administration. I'm an incredibly lazy player who would just rather focus his time chatting a lot of rubbish on YouTube. Oh no, that's super annoying. Okay, he's down, boys. Sorted. Birthday shout out for Mammon. There we go. Massive shout out to Mammon. Your friend Eric has informed me that it's your birthday, so I hope you have a good birthday, my friend. Hey, Seatin, I just got a 4-star Wasp Star-Lord hood. Who do I think that you should invest in? Unawakened? Maybe it's Wasp or Hood. Awakened? It's probably Star-Lord there. But, yeah. I don't know. This Wasp or Hood Unawakened, Star-Lord Awakened is exactly what I go for. Okay, let's go for X23 and Phoenix here and see if we can get through the 2 of these and finish off Mordo with Luke Cage, ideally, as long as we don't have any of those super fun interactions. And fingers crossed we don't have to spend any more, well, don't spend any revives. If we can get this one done without spending any revives, I'm going to be a very happy man. 6-star Winter Soldier is viable for Labyrinth if you have Killmonger. So yeah, essentially that. I've heard gets the majority of fights down in about 300 or so hits. But again, depends on the fight a little bit there. Right, should have probably just stuck to heavies. There we go. Oh, man, I'm getting all right nailing those perfect ones, eh? The second time today. Consistency, boys. Well, maybe not super consistent, but we're doing okay. Yo, what is up, Clag Jones? Hope you're doing well, mate. Pleasure to see you on the live stream, man. I feel like it's been quite some time. When do keys and gates come into Act 5? It's only for 5.3, and they are certainly not one of the most enjoyable mechanics that Kabam has ever introduced into the game. I would assume adding him in-game, but I'm not too sure. Just add all of the officers, Shabab, if you're looking for it. But again, you got to be an elite player, man, with a sick roster. I believe it's mainly like at least uncollected that we look for. Ideally, retired endgame vets that have stuff like Act 5 and Labyrinth initially completed, so we know you got the skills to pay the bills. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Should have been a bit more patient. I don't know if Archangel's heal block. I assume it's going to counter the revive here. Oh, that's really annoying. Well, yeah, I should have just got back there. Phoenix's indestructible revive. It's a little bit annoying for sure. Working on 5.3 as well. Oh, best of luck, Delusion. I remember that Hyperion boss being the worst, man. Not looking forward to that. I can tell you that for a fact, mate. Steroid Sausage, dude, thank you very much, man. Hope you're doing well. Good weekend, great weekend, man. Had a fantastic time with the squad down in Bournemouth, getting absolutely plastered on Saturday, and then me and the girlfriend spent a little bit of quality time together yesterday, and went out for dinner, and just had a really, really nice day. So yeah, it's a great weekend, man. Great weekend. A couple of days off the old YouTube slog, but yeah, very exciting weekend, man. Very excited weekend. Got this wonderful new content arriving in Marvel Contest of Champions this week. Well, I hope it's wonderful. Now, I'm not super excited for the Danger Rooms, I must admit. They seem okay, and hopefully they're going to be a lot less work than something like Assassin Assignments, for example. Oh, so... Okay, come on. Get him with a clip. Let's go. Oh, did somebody say dominated? Absolutely dominated. I'm pretty sure somebody said that. LC is really good against that Hyperion. I didn't have LC. Luke Cage ranked up the last time I did it. But yeah, I'd imagine so, because Luke Cage is a beast at tearing through Hyperions, man. Looking forward to it. Should be fun. But I was quite happy with that kill, man. Quite happy with that one. Nice. Oh, thank you very much, Vignesh. Appreciate it. Should I rank 4 Corvus 5-star? Depends, man. If you got some certain Alliance Warpath obligations, it might be a pretty damn good idea to do so. Okay, let's think about the next part. I'll probably finish with the Mystic, so let's do this one next. We got the Cosmic. I think Scarlet Witch. Is there anything that... Speaking about Morningstar, I don't think there's really any fight where I need Morningstar. So I think I'll just go SW. Alright, let's go for this Cosmic Path. And then we gotta do the Mystery Mystic one. So I've got my other Act 5.3 live stream up, so we can check out some of the demand for that and figure out what sort of fun challenges we have. But also I remember this one being one of the most annoying ones. Yeah, I think we got a Dormammu on that very first node there, but I think if we bring the Trinity, get in Blade, like, it should be a pretty good run. This Cosmic one shouldn't be too bad with Scarlet Witch, providing we don't get wrecked. Oh, appreciate it, Clack. I'll be doing the Mystic Path last, just because I need to slightly rebuild my team for that. So we're just going to sail through this Cosmic Path, and then we're going to sort out the Mystic one after. Because I want to bring in Blade for that, because there's like a Dormammu and a lot of other stuff that is just going to be so much easier to deal with a little bit of danger sense. Alright, perfect, man, perfect. 2017 Chua, I believe we've already had a conversation about this. And these are some painfully cringe statements that you're typing in chat. I'm sure you're very aware of it. Oh, Lokish, hope it's feeling a little bit better soon, man. When am I going to make a September tier list? I would imagine quite soon, actually. Probably going to do it, yeah, I'll probably do it either later today or tomorrow, depending on how much time I have. But I really want to just use this time this morning to get as much Act 5.3 progression in as we can. If we get 100%, like 2 chapters, that'll be a great time. But yeah, we'll see how far we can get. Just want to keep pushing, man, to that Act 5 completion, because it's one of those things that just need to get ticked off the list on the free-to-play account so we can do the initial Labyrinth run and start gearing up for that and saving it and planning it out, because that's going to be the bigger feat of achievement when it comes to the free-to-play. So yeah, I'm buzzing for it, mate. Should be a good time. Got quite a lot to look forward to. I'm so interested to see which 6-star champion we're going to pull on the free-to-play. If it's Captain America Infinity War, I'm going to be the happiest man, or Sabretooth as well. It'd be such 6-star champions to get. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I'd be really happy with on the free-to-play, to be perfectly honest. 6-star Yondu as well wouldn't be too bad. But I guess in comparison to like an Infinity War Captain America or Iron Man or Sabretooth, less desirable. Oh no, it's going to be in September, Johnny. Of course, mate, of course. No, 2017 Choa. I see some people responding into chat, but he's just a bit of an awkward troll, man. That doesn't really seem to have any humor, a sense of humor. So I don't know. I'm just thinking of the permanent bin, just because like I've seen some stuff over the last few live streams. I've just been like, really, mate? You know, I've taken the time to respond. But judging by some of the stuff that's coming out of him in today's live streams, it seems like he's kind of here to get a bit of attention. I mean, I guess to a certain extent it is working, because we're giving him that at the moment. But I don't know. I like to be quite fair to people that watch me regularly, and, you know, I'm always keen for, if people want to become a part of the community and the channel, to do so. At least just in spouting a lot of garbage, desperate need for attention. Don't really like to foster that too much. Oh, we did get a little bit wrecked by this Ronin, but that Scarlet Witch regeneration, pulling through big time, boys. Would I get excited if I get a Domino and Corvus as a 6-star champion? You're bloody right I would be, mate. You're bloody right I would be. Be so chuffed, man. So chuffed to get a 6-star Corvus or Domino on either account. 6-star Corvus is like the absolute top pull that you'll be able to get from the regular 6-star Crystal. But 6-star Cap Infinity War, man, would be absolutely ridiculous as well. Thoroughly enjoy that. Oh, wasn't too bad at all. It's great getting a parry. Finish this lad off. Pretty good fight against that symbiote Spider-Man. The RNG, the power of the Scarlet Witch was definitely there, man. See, remember, spam, permaban? I am fully aware of that, and one has been dished out to the individual concerned. Hi, Seatin is my girlfriend, single. Unfortunately, at the moment, she has the pleasure of being in a relationship with me. So, unfortunately not, man. But I'll let you. I'll be sure to let you know, man. I'll contact you personally if that does change at any point. But I appreciate you asking such thoughtful questions. It's glad to know that somebody has some concern for her. Yo, Paul, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Massively appreciate it. Mad love to you. What I think about Captain America Infinity War, I think he's a very interesting character. Like, just baseline, he's quite good, but then there's a lot of interesting utility that you can build in via his synergies and awakened ability. What's the total rating of the team I'm using currently? I do not know, but total team rating isn't really too relevant. It's not a good benchmark to measure anything off. You want to just make sure you're having the right characters and right matchups, because Prestige and Power Index are all fairly negligible in terms of actually getting stuff done. Oh, mate, that was a sick crit. I'm proper happy with that one. Right, let's rinse this Captain Marvel down. Oh, damn, that was a perfect crit there. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good after the Dungeon Hunter sponsored videos. I can assure you of that, Lucas. But yeah, we should hopefully be there within the next 6 months. Fingers crossed, my friend. What'll be a good match for Corvus? As in fighting Corvus or playing Corvus? Because when you're fighting him, Scarlet Witch is pretty good. Pretty much any character works against Corvus, though. He's very, very easy to fight. But he's very good at fighting. Well, you need... Corvus is a bit of an interesting one, because you ideally need to ramp up on a couple of fights before you get to, like, a big fight with him. But again, it depends on the, what is it? The scenario which you're playing Corvus. Like, you know, you've got missions to, like, KO stuff like mutant characters and tech characters. Right. Don't know if I should have used that special 3 there. Might have been better just to go for a special 2. Who do I have 565 first? Blade or Stark? Depended on my Alliance Warpaths, I would say. Probably Stark for the majority, maybe at the moment. Just because a lot of Blade countering characters have been introduced that Stark can still deal with. So Stark seems to be going up a little bit more in value. But again, it depends what Alliance Warpath you're doing, because there are still a couple of paths where Blade is the absolute dawn for. If you need somebody incredibly sustainable for Alliance Quest, maybe you might want to consider pimping out that Blade a little bit more. But even a rank 4 Blade is still so good for, like, AQ map 6. Come on. Whew, there we go. Venom's down, boys. Venom is down. Am I expecting a good pull in my 6-star? I've got very low expectations. I hope I have one of the 3 crystals we can get an alright character. But yeah, I'm pretty aware that we're probably going to get majorly screwed at least once, maybe twice, maybe all 3 times. We'll have to see. I don't know, potentially, Brad. I mean, you know, I kind of amplified my voice quite a bit in the... you know, the whole situation with Marvel Strike Force that's gone on over the last couple of weeks. But I really, I've got admiration for developers that will step up to the plate and try and do better. And that seems like the position Fox Next are in at the moment. And as a result of all of the stuff that they've done over the last couple of weeks, I'm willing to give them one more chance. So we're going to be playing still a little bit of Marvel Strike Force on the second channel. I'm not too sure I'm going to play it as hardcore as I did before, but I'm interested to follow the game, because I really like Marvel Strike Force. It's a good game, but it's just been tainted by a series of incredibly bad decisions since launch, and it looks like they are now proactively looking to resolve a lot of the major pain points. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep a very close eye on it moving forward. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Marvel Strike Force. It was very good to know, just for myself as well, that I could just walk away from a game like that. Just felt good, man. A lot of self-control, was very, very therapeutic. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna put the ball in their court. I'm gonna go all in, put my chips on the table. Fuck this game. I'm out unless stuff majorly changes. And it looks like it is changing, so yeah, we'll see what's up. Again, it's early days, but we'll follow it over the next couple of months. Ooh, God, Jonathan, dude, definitely go for the 6-star Corvus, man, 1,000,000%. Don't even consider that 5-star Kingpin, man. Just put him on the bench and leave him there forever. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much, Lucas. We shall see what's up. And also, Patrick, congratulations on becoming uncollected. Also, Champion Contest, and also Larry, welcome to the stream today. Good luck with the 6-star drop rates. I mean, not everything in the 6-star pool is bad, especially because the base pool is going to be expanding, and there's a lot of juicy stuff coming in next Tuesday. But, yeah, I don't know, man. We're going to have to see how that opening turns out. It could be absolutely legendary, or it could be one of the biggest live kabammings to ever happen since Anonymous 2K. So, we'll have to see. ACN, I just 100% Act 4 and was... Oh, it's Silent Assassin. Sorry, Shabab. I forgot he has a different name now. So, yeah, just add all the officers, man, and see if you can get any information on recruitment there. My only 5-star champions are Mephisto, Spark, Dr. Voodoo, and Star-Lord. Not too bad. Well, I think just considering all of those characters, man, you could use the words pretty good or god tier luck. That's some absolutely insane characters, mate. To get Stark from one of your first like 10 5-star crystals is just an absolute game changer. The fact that you have not only pulled Stark out of your first 4 5-star crystals, but also Star-Lord and Dr. Voodoo. I mean, Mephisto, with all those other characters, is probably going to be on the bench, but Mephisto isn't too bad, man. You need a bit of an interesting poison immune mystic character. He can be a little bit useful sometimes. Oh, we've got Unstoppable as well to deal with. What's the signature level of my Scarlet Witch? I think she's about 40 something at the moment. Maybe 50? Daniel says, "Hey Seatin, man, I'm drunk and my friends are puking all over my shit and I can't deal with it." Oh, Daniel, that sounds like a very unfortunate circumstance. I would, the first thing that I would do is try and get a container in which you can mitigate some of the damage to your possessions by providing it a bucket, just try and find one of those and put it in the way of your stuff. Maybe move your stuff as well, your valuable possessions, away from your friends. And your friends, I assume, probably need a significant amount of hydration as well. So I get them a glass of water. If you have any motion sickness tablets as well, give them to your friends. But yeah, essentially protect your stuff. Find a place where you can store that vomit and hydrate them as soon as possible. And ideally a motion sickness tablet. And if you don't have motion sickness tablets, and this is a common occurrence, you should get some motion sickness tablets, because they should help a tremendous amount. But yeah, Godspeed and best of luck. Is Joe Fixit worth ranking up? No, there are much... there are a lot more characters to rank up instead of Joe Fixit. Oh man, I need a power drain or a stun, which is going to put us over to a power drain. Oh no, we're dead. Rip, boys. They're sleeping on my stuff, lol. Thanks so much. It's alright, mate. It's alright. Just got to be careful, man. Got to be careful. I've definitely had some of my possessions trundled on. Well, I used to have a lot of house parties back in the day. You know, not all of them my parents knew about. But, yeah, we had to do some cleaning. You know, I'm alright at protecting some of the possessions and keeping the house in order. But you've always got to be prepared, man. And hopefully they don't cause too much more damage. But make sure that there's plenty of water, man. Because they're probably going to wake up incredibly dehydrated if they have just been out drinking. So yeah, stay hydrated, man. The golden rule of the session. Oh man, we're just not getting many power reversal stacks. Have we fought that carnage already? Oh no, this is not good. Did not time that special too well. Do I like the Netflix Daredevil show? Yeah, it's pretty good, man. So you should get an advice section on this morning. Oh, it'd be brilliant. I think I'd be fantastic for it. You know, I'm a veteran of a good old party. I know exactly what's up, how to take care of some people. But that's the problem, man. Nobody nowadays is teaching people how to take care of themselves when they are incredibly messed up. So yeah, maybe one day, man, we might get that dream segment on This Morning, where I can help people get over their vomiting friends and hangovers. Right. Do I watch the Flash TV show? I watched season 1 a while back, but I haven't kept up with it. I barely find I have any time to keep up with TV shows anymore, man. It's super annoying. Super annoying. Wish I had a bit more time. Would a 6-star Jane work for this chapter? I mean, pretty much anything will work for this chapter if you've got enough skills. But Unawakened 4 Jane Foster, it's not going to be the best time. There are better, you know, 4-star and 5-star Mystic Champions than your 6-star 4 Jane Foster. But she might be alright to bring. But yeah, she's not really that great at all, man. Oh, I think at some point... See, my kind of theory with Fantastic Four is that they are going to be in an MCU plan within the next, let's assume, like 3 years, probably. Probably not next year, maybe the next year after or the year after that. And then when they do get round to that, because Marvel, they are playing the long game, mate, 100%. They have so much stuff, and they know that they can absolutely milk the fuck out of it. So you can assure yourself that they will. So yeah, I imagine because MCOC has a bit of a roadmap from talking to one of the developers at Comic-Con last year till 2025. That is how far the game has a rough plan ahead. And I would imagine that the majority of 2019 is already fleshed out relating to the upcoming Marvel movies next year, with like, you know, the new Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Infinity War Part 2, whatever that may be called. But yeah, I think Fantastic Four will arrive at the same time that they do in the MCU, which again, I don't think is going to be for a while. And they've got a lot of other stuff that they'd rather milk out in the interim. Oh, mate, I suck at finding this Phoenix. Got clicked a couple of times. You stopped watching it in a flash. It was alright. My problem with the DC stuff, it felt a little bit too corny. I mean, I guess it was, I don't know, it wasn't too bad. But it just didn't feel like the most premium stuff out there. Or maybe we won't die. I kind of assumed we would die. There we go. So, boys, for recovery. Green Goblin or Sentinel, 5-star unawakened? Probably Sentinel. Sentinel has a lot more potential moving forward than Green Goblin does. I think there's much of a reason to rank that Green Goblin at the moment, but there's quite a few reasons to rank Sentinel for utility and also, you know, well, mainly all the utility stuff that he offers. But the damage, once you get him awakened, starts becoming a lot better as well. Any advice on how to save up units and becoming uncollected, trying to get a 4-star or 5-star Mega Red when he comes out? Well, the best thing is never buy crystals. Ever. And I think that might be your downfall at the moment, OP Gengar, because the crystals are absolutely terrible, and there is pretty much a 0% chance that you are going to get a 4-star or 5-star Mega Red. So focus on saving up those units. Do not spend them on anything. Get incredibly good at the game so you're not spending your units at all. That's how a lot of people ask me, how do I get so many units on the free-to-play account? And the answer is I never spend them. That's pretty much it. Do all the very, very simple stuff. But units, it's mainly like grinding arena is the main source. And, you know, making efficient use of your energy each month to push forward in content. And that's one rule that I kind of, to a certain extent, break on the free-to-play account in order to do like live streams like this, where I'm smashing out a lot of content in a very short period of time. Because if it's like, hey guys, this is a live stream where I consume 70 of my energy, and then we're out. Oh, damn. We're going to get a special too. Oh no, just didn't want to bait out there. Oh well, we should be able to survive this one. Do I rank up Dr. Voodoo or Scala? Depends if they're both awakened. And if they're both awakened, then I would probably say it additionally depends on your skill level. If you're a very, very good player, you probably want to go for Dr. Voodoo. If you just like a bit of a face roll roulette champion, then Scarlet Witch. But Voodoo, he certainly has his uses, and he seems like, at least to me, one of the best counters for Korg. And I think Korg is going to increasingly become a bit more of a problem, but, you know, it depends where you're at and what you're trying to do. If you're just looking to do something like get uncollected as maybe easily as possible, then it might be Scarlet Witch, but it depends exactly where you're at. Oh, come on, mate. There we go, boys. Sorted, mate. Is Luke Cage better than Captain America Infinity War? Depends on the matchups. Captain America Infinity War definitely has matchups where he's better than Luke Cage, but I'd say by the very same grain. Luke Cage has matchups where he's better than Captain America Infinity War, so it's not really much of a flat comparison. They both have different utility and different uses within the game. And depending on exactly where you're looking at, one will be better than the other. Yo! Happy Labor Day to you as well, I Lack Skills. Is it? What's the festivities of... I don't really know too much about Labor Day or exactly what is going on in the United States, I assume. But yeah, I'm not too sure. And what is up, Jeremy, as well? Dude, thank you very much, Jeremy, for the super chat. Massively appreciate the support. And from Jeremy, we have finally finished the road to Labyrinth of Legends. Crossbones was the MVP for Spiked Armor. He's so good for that, man. If I get commanded in the 6-star opening, here is some beer money. Dude, massively appreciate it. And congratulations on getting road to Labyrinth done. I think Crossbones, like, a lot of endgame people, and especially people like myself that do the guides, we know how useful Crossbones is against Spiked Armor. The problem is Crossbones was sunk for a very, very long time because of Mystic Dispersion and his viable competitiveness and stuff like PvP for, like, taking up as a really high-tier character. But I don't know, Crossbones, he's always one of those characters that, you know, you got to keep in mind that he doesn't crit, and sometimes that can be very, very useful. And I think in the future, because we're seeing more champions with high crit resistance, if there are champions with, you know, that the foundation of that character is very high crit resistance, then maybe Crossbones, I don't know, might be one of the better options. But it's hard to say. He's always been quite up there, though. I like Crossbones. He's a cool character. But anyway, dude, thank you so much for that super chat, and let's build the team again and get moving a little bit more. So we're going to bring in full Trinity because we're going on the Mystic path now. And I think I'm going to use Blade for the majority of stuff because I think we start off with a Dormammu, but then I forgot exactly what else we have. But I know this one's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to sort out. So yeah, let's just see if we can find the live stream here. Okay, so it looks like it's Dormammu and then Hood to deal with on this Mystic path. So let's go to A. Then we got the little gate here. And let's see what we can do, lads. I probably want to chuck on a 10% boost for this path just because it's a little bit more annoying. And you know what? We've got these boosts, man. We might as well get a little bit of value out of them. Cornered and Bane. Okay, Cornered's not going to be a problem, but Bane might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Jask, he is still relevant, but for how long is the question. It depends how Alliance War shapes up in the future, because there's no denying that there have been a lot of very kind of anti-Blade characters released. So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens moving forward. I remember doing this with, I believe it was Magic on the main account. Oh no, he clipped me! Oh, mate. I got absolutely decimated there. Right, I'm just going to restart that, man, because we got ruined, boys. Absolutely ruined. Oh my goodness. Oh, rip. I need to pay a lot more attention to that. Hey, Seatin, should I bring up my 6-star Luke Cage to rank 2 or my 5-star Starkey to rank 5? Both unawakened. Or it's probably still the Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, I would say, just because Stark is just such a solid staple for a lot of stuff at the moment. So yeah, it's probably still the Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, unless you're such a huge, enormous fan of Luke Cage that you just want to see him up there a little bit more. Oh man, I got so ruined by that Dormammu. Okay, round 2, ladies and gentlemen, round 2. See if we can get below 50%. But magic is the key here, ideally, if you have her. I restarted that path maybe 20 times. Oh, that's great. That's great to know. That's great to know for today. The Dormammu does have a lot of health with this pretty much 180k Dormammu. Oh, no. Right. I feel like we're just going to have to accept that this Dormammu is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We're going to finish this with Scarlet Witch. I don't mind using a few revives on this path, man, because that Dormammu is stacked. And also with the class disadvantage in this chapter, like a Bane Dormammu with 180k, man, it's just a bit of an annoying fight. So considering how much that degeneration is as well. Oh, but who would be sick here? Gladiator Hulk would be pretty good to bring as well. But I think Magic is probably the best option for this lad right here. This path, man. Ooh. There we go. Sorted, boys. Dormammu down. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think SW might be our gracious savior here today. How do you use dexterity and parry so well? Practice, my friend. Practice makes perfect. This path is brutal. Yeah, it is a little bit brutal, lads. One of the incredibly fun part. I think this path is definitely akin to some of the harder stuff in 5.4 as well. But it should be alright. We've got SW to breeze through a couple of fights. I know we've got, it's like Unstoppable Colossus, Iron Fist as well, coming in the future. I think I was planning on using Scarlet for this hood anyway. Alright, let's just get the Bane transferred over. Oh no, a little bit too, what was that? I thought that special 2 would line up perfectly for the Bane transfer. But it was like half a second, a little bit too off. This should. Slam dunk. Get a cheeky little intercept. Oh my gosh! First intercept of the stream, boys. And it was a pretty good one. Come on, son. I'm there, Supreme. I'm getting there, mate. My Instagram is @Seatin_MOL if you want to find some moderately okay pictures of looking pictures of me. Words are difficult. Too difficult. Am I active on the Discord? Unfortunately not. I don't have time to be. Regret to inform you. Shabab, if you've just completed Realm of Legends, Shabab, I wouldn't worry about applying for our alliance just yet, man. I'd work toward 100% Act 5 if you're looking for that stuff, because it sounds like you're probably a little bit behind what our recruitment officers are seeking for the free-to-play one. I would imagine. Because again, it's kind of like an endgame Veterans Alliance, man. So once you've done everything and you're looking for a bit more of a chill pace, that's probably the time to think about it. Oh, come on, boys. Ah, damn it. So close. So close. The dream was almost there. Hey, what's up, Brendan Dabs? Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Keep up all the God content. I used a lot of your Uncollected Guide, Act 5 Completion Guide, and Road to Labyrinth Guide. Much appreciation. Brendan, thank you very much for the incredibly kind words, and also the $5 super chat. Absolute mad love to you, man. Hope you're having a fantastic start of the week. If I became uncollected, I think it's something to do with your prestige, man. So yeah, you want to keep pushing forward, but just hold those, hold that dungeon currency until you can get the, what is it? The 5-star crystals, because you definitely want to spend it on those. Would I rank 5 Blade or Domino first? Depends on my Alliance War paths or obligations, really. Probably say Blade in the majority of circumstances still, but if I wanted to do like 100% Labyrinth of Legends, and that was like my core focus, I'd maybe take Domino up over Blade. Domino's sick, man. She's so good for Labyrinth. So for all those friggin' Maestro runs. But I don't know, Blade works quite well for 100% Labyrinth as well. They're both great characters to have up there. Ugh, it's a bit annoying. Just gonna get that special 2 out of her. Right, there we go. Oh, so close to that 20% damage bonus. Sentry. Oh, Sentry's very mediocre. Much there are a lot of better science champions than Sentry. I think it's probably the best way to think about that character. A lot of science characters that do a lot more damage, have a lot more utility that they bring to the table. Alright, who do we have next? Just go for some more energy refill. Might as well use some of these. Get some good use. What do we have next? Cornered Bane. I feel like this one's Iron Fist or Unstoppable Colossus. Okay, Unstoppable Colossus. We got Iron Fist toward the end of this path. I don't think I remember a magic being in there. But if anybody has the path list, it could let me know in chat. Give me a bit of a heads up. I'm just winging it mostly at the moment. Just wanted to be prepared for that initial Dormammu. Get a nice little Bane transfer over on the stun. And now we're going to bait out a special 2. Ooh, cheeky little hit there. Get Bane across. Oh, close, man. Yo, what is up, Ultra Galactus? Good morrow to you as well. Many greetings to yourself. Thank you very much for joining the stream today. Oh, Joanna Alfredson. Thank you very much for the lineup there. Okay, so we've got Juggernaut, Immortal Iron Fist, and Loki. Mad love to you, Joanna. Thank you. Hey, C, in rank 4, Iceman, Archangel, Void, Killmonger, all either awakened or have a class gem. Oh, man, I'm going to give you the very standard answer of it depends what you're trying to do next in the game, because they are all absolute top-tier characters, man. But yeah, I kind of need a bit of a context of, like, are you trying to go for Uncollected? Are you trying to, like, dust off an Alliance War path? Because they could all be really, really good options, depending on exactly what you're trying to focus on. What are my thoughts on Ali A? Best YouTuber of all time? I'd be very inclined to agree with you, man. I feel like Ali A... you know, there have been many great men that will be talked about through history. You know, we've got Vincent van Gogh, we've got Alfred Einstein, but I believe Ali A, for anybody that has a good level of artistic taste, definitely comes under that. He is a connoisseur of YouTube videos, and his content changed my life, man. It really did change my life. So yeah, Ali A is just hands down the best YouTuber, man, and I don't think there's really much a lot of us can do to compete with his level of excellence. But maybe one day, boys. Maybe one day. Right. Bane, Juggernaut, Starknaut, Spider-Man, minus 50% attack. Let's go, lads. I'm ready. Whew, sorted, boys, sorted. Alfred. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry guys. I was a little bit distracted there. I get quite a bit wrong, man, when I'm chatting shit. Again, if you want like some very focused questions, guys, you should come to the Arena and Chill live streams. But I'm trying to clear this difficult content. I'm certainly not of the most level head. Got my head in the fight a little bit too much at the time. Right, let's just transfer Bane. And then try and bait out a special attack. Ooh. Clutch, boys. Clutch. Oh, no. Definitely. Oh, wait. Oh, fudge that one up a bit, lads. Mistakes were made. Okay, let's dive in with... we actually don't have too much left. I think I'll probably revive the Scarlet Witch. Is that the best thing to do? Or a team revive? I don't think there's too much value in a team revive here. So I think I'll go for... Actually, should we try and... Let's get as much done as we can with Ghost Rider. See how we get on. What do I need to 100% Act 5? Oh, some mad skills, my friend. Some mad skills. It's pretty... Well, you know, you kind of need to have a lot of the basic utility boxes covered. And some mad skills. Get very good at fighting Bane and Masochism. Some of the biggest pain points, I would say, when it comes to a lot of Act 5 stuff. Alright, there we go. Should be enough. Sorted, boys. Yo, what is up, Best, my man? Hope you're doing well. Seatin, why is it I can only play like a god when I play alongside your live stream? Looks like I going to 100% my first uncollected. Hey, congratulations, man. Dude, you gotta smash it out. But it's the influence, man. It's this insane level of focus and occasionally alright gameplay that I think has got you there. But I appreciate you paying tribute, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Best, I appreciate all of the support, my dude. Absolutely mad love to you, mate. Right. Oh, has he got some sort of power gain buff, this Loki, or no? I don't see anything listed. I don't believe so. Oh, some good old-fashioned Ghost Rider smackdown. Definitely what we need. And Ghost Rider actually feels quite good in this chapter. Just because he doesn't have the 50% penalty. When in doubt, whip the Ghost Rider out. That's what all of the endgame players say, ladies and gentlemen. Completed Path 5 of LoL, FML. Bro, that's how I felt like after every single Labyrinth path, man. You just feel physically and emotionally drained. And then you've got, I would imagine, a few more to do. Just got to pick yourself back up, do it all again. Such a fun time. I think I did all my Labyrinth paths over the space of like 2 months or something. But yeah, man, massive pain in the ass. Let's try and get the bleed. Sick. Oh, no, we messed up the timing on the special one. Recovery there. Okay. Ghost Rider, a little bit down in the dust, but it's alright. Because when you're down in the dust, ladies and gentlemen, heat rises. The fiery hot power of Ghost Rider. He's come right to the top, mate. We're not going to need a single revive for this chapter. We may have got absolutely slaughtered on that path due to a mixture of fun and interactive degeneration and also me being a incredibly mediocre player that has limited levels of consistency. But we'll figure out, man. Yo, Chipstain, dude, enjoy your food, my friend. I'll speak to you soon. Is the featured 5-star crystal worth getting? You're probably better off getting a lot of 10k crystals, more 10k crystals, I would say, than a featured 5-star. But it's a very enticing gamble. I've gone for it, I think, what is it, 4 or 5 times? And I've only been like super happy with one of the results. It depends on your roster and where you're at. But the 10k crystal, man, it's really good, and it just keeps on getting better and better. Like in the last month and a bit, you know, we've had like Corvus, Proxima, Captain America Infinity War added to it, Sabretooth as well. So there are a lot of very juicy champions that just keep on entering the 5-star basic. So it's just getting better and better and better. Right, let's go. 440 Ghost Rider for the win, man. See, when's my next big crystal opening happening? Probably next week. Probably next Tuesday, man. We're going to do a triple 6-star opening as soon as the new characters are added in. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. I might schedule that for something like 6:30 next Tuesday, just to give a time that we're going to guarantee that we'll be live to do it at. Wait, I think we want to just get the regeneration out of the 623. Whoa, 440 Ghost Rider for the win. But Nuno, thank you very much for the super chat as well, man. Massive appreciation. But next Tuesday, my friend, in the evening, just after 6, triple 6-star crystal opening. Should be a good time. Oh, no, Shabab, 100%, man. It is a trek, my friend. It is a trek. Hope you're doing well. Awesome Super Ted. Who am I hoping to get my 6 stars? Corvus, Captain America Infinity War, Sabretooth, Domino, Killmonger, Morningstar. There's quite a few. Sentinel wouldn't be too bad. Gladiator, Hulk. I wouldn't mind a Bishop. I'd ideally prefer like Bishop on something like the free-to-play account. If we were to get Bishop, that would be a good time. Right, let's chuck this. There we go. Sorted, boys. I think you will lose this. Thank you very much for your prediction there, FunTuber. I love it when people have faith in me. It really does just make me feel so special. Alright. Oh my goodness, I thought that animation would be long enough to bypass like the revive animation. But there we go. Straight to the face, boys. Are we having the full Ghost Rider come back? We just need to one-shot this Mordo. And I have a very limited room for error. Whoa, come on, lads. Let's do this. No revives, the first chapter. Believe, man. Believe. We need everybody to believe in chat. It's the only way, man. I run on the power of chat belief. If chat doesn't believe in me, how am I going to succeed, man? Oh no, not the power drain. I think we might be dead, boys. I blame oh no, wait. We don't need to blame anybody, just chat. Oh, no! Fuck! Oh, rip, boys. Rip. Oh, my goodness. Well, it was okay. I was too busy talking rubbish at the start of that fight, man. I just made a very basic Mordo mistake toward the end. Valiant effort, boys. Valiant effort. Okay, let's put a couple more potions into SW, and we'll finish this one off. Yo, what is up, the Dark Wayne? Oh, it's good, man. I'm really enjoying playing with the Omni boys. I hope to meet you in war soon as well, man. We just get matched against the top 5 alliances all last season. It's an absolute freaking clown fiesta, my lad. But yeah, dude, I hope all is going well within the kind of later ISO family, and hope you're doing well, mate. Hopefully next war season is going to be quite an enjoyable one, and we'll see what happens. Oh, right. It was it was going all right, man. Cheers, lads. Cheers. Okay, so we're gonna have a very, very short break. I need to air out the studio, refill my glass of water. So, gonna go for a 5-minute break, lads, get some fresh air, and then we're gonna go on to the next one. So we're gonna use 1 revive there and a very small handful of level 2 potions. I'm happy with that, man. That's all right for the very first chapter. Could have played worse. We could have played better though, and that's always important to keep in mind. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, be right back. 5 minutes, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back! I'm so sorry about being a little bit late there. I noticed, what was it, just in my absence, I was getting quite a few notifications from Reddit, and I see the Marvel Strike Force subreddit aren't particularly very happy with me at the moment for returning to Marvel Strike Force and making a video saying that I was going to give the game one more shot today, which I'm a little bit confused about, but I've you know, put my perspective across there. But yeah, bit of an interesting one, lads. Anyway, let's continue our journey through Act 5, Chapter 3. We are going to jump onto, I believe, A at the moment. I think there's a fairly easy cosmic path to sort out here, so this one shouldn't be too much hassle. Let's just see where it goes over. We have the final platform, and then we can take the, what do we have to deal with if we go for the tech one? I think cosmic. Again, nothing too bad there. Let's see what the tech one was again, because we might take this one. We got Burden of Might and Limber. Okay, so that should be absolutely fine. I'll probably bring in Medusa for that, I reckon, though. That's going to be a little bit better. And I think this is the tech chapter, right? Okay, so we're going to bring in Medusa to shut down some of the robots. I think Stark Spidey should be a pretty good addition as well. Why did I return? So I returned to Marvel Strike Force. It can be, you can see the video on my second channel for a bit more of a detailed explanation. But essentially, the reason I quit Marvel Strike Force was for a lot of the decisions that they were making in terms of every single patch, making the game significantly worse and worse and worse. And over the last 2 weeks, they have made a lot of announcements and decisions and public commitments to kind of make the game better, essentially. So the fact that they are no longer reducing rewards with the return, and that they've revamped a lot of the raid rewards and returned stuff like power cores to the login, and are going to make the game significantly fairer moving forward. I thought they had some pretty good public statements, you know, and I'm willing to give them a second chance at that. But yeah, apparently some people don't apparently like that too much. Do I have any place for friendship on MCOC? Unfortunately not, Roberto. Can I show us how Gwenpool plays? I have a Gwenpool rank up and gameplay video if you'd like to, what is it? Check that one out. How do I decide which team you use? It all depends on the path that I'm taking, man. You know, 5.3 has the luxury of being able to scout ahead a little bit and figure out what are some of the best paths to go for. So yeah, just got to do that, man. Hey, what is up, Shank? Hope you're doing well, mate. I am opened 4-star Heimdall and Korg. Look at my profile. Dude, congratulations on those. But unfortunately, we are going to get stuck into this. We don't have time to check out your profile at the moment, but not too bad, man. That's alright. I can understand a little bit of it, but, you know, in all fairness, I mean, you know, I quit for a certain variety of reasons, and those reasons have, you know, they've been resolved for the initial period. I'm not saying they've been resolved permanently, but they've been resolved enough for me to be like, okay, you know, I'm willing, now that they've opened up their communication a little bit more, to at least give them a second chance. So, yeah. Right, let's smash into this Thor. Oh man, I feel like this is going to be such a long fight. I should probably go for Stark Spidey, I reckon. Just because with this attack reduction, man, we are just getting nothing through. I feel like the procs on the Scarlet Witch have been less than ideal as well. That power drain's a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, so we can be moving forward. Oh, mate. Such a long fight. Right, we're almost there, boys. Oh, Special 2. And we're done, lads. We're done. The tech chapter is so much fun. We're rank 4 Medusa. There we go. Yeah, I can imagine it shouldn't be too bad, man. Like we've the Stark Spidey. I reckon he's gonna tear through and deal some very decent damage there. Should I max 3-star Stark Spidey or 444-star Hyperion? Both are unawakened. I'll probably go for the 445-star Hyperion, my friend. That's probably the best option there. Oh, Robert, dude, if you're a new player, man, you definitely want to have a look into the Infinite Streak and figure out how to dominate that as early on as you possibly can, man. Because as soon as you can start getting Infinite Streaks going on, yeah, it's just going to change the game for you, mate. Right, I feel like I should get some stacks of poise build up. Okay, after the Special 2. Don't know if my dexes are sharp enough today, though. It's a bit annoying that we don't have the Blade synergy. I might bring in Blade instead of LC. Did we take LC out? I might have done. Just for the synergy with Stark, man. To make some of these fights a little bit quicker. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think that should be enough. We got 8 total there. Whoa, there we go. Sorted, boys. Yo, what is up, Adam Warlock? Oh my goodness, a box of 20 chicken McNuggets for some barbecue sauce. Sounds like an awfully good time, man. We had a pretty good McDonald's at the weekend, mate. But we were stuck in a lot of traffic going down to the coast, and we had probably one of the most regrettable moments. I'm so upset that we did not capture this on video. But there were these like 2 guys. I think they were on the way to like the coast or a music festival or something. And one of them was like banging on the hood of their car, just like jamming out and stuff. And we just got McDonald's, and we thought it would be a good idea to pull up beside them, because again there was quite a lot of traffic, so it was only going about 10-15 miles per hour. And lob a chicken nugget in and see what happened. And this absolute legend managed to not only catch the chicken nugget, he sped up forward, fucking lunged for it, mate, but then downed it immediately. And it was the most hype moment of the entire weekend. It was just so friggin' surreal. And we're gutted, mate. We're gutted we didn't record it, because it was just badass. It was just one of those magical moments, really, in life. And I feel like that definitely made my day. I feel like it made their day as well, just to have a random chicken nugget projectile incoming mid-motorway. Whoa, fun times, ladies and gentlemen, fun times. Oh, not too shabby, boys. Corvus Glaive is a god. Oh, mate, Corvus is damn tidy. I really appreciate a bit of Corvus Glaive action. I managed to get Blade 4-star 2 times in the space of 2 hours. Mate, that's some ridiculous luck. Huge congratulations. Oh, we're doing alright in this chapter so far. Stark's taking a little bit of a beating, but we're doing okay, man. I think it's probably going to be today or tomorrow, I would imagine, Pamoy. But yeah, we'll see what happens, mate. Am I going for the Elden's Bane title? Is that 100% Act 5? If it is, then yes, we are. I think that's the 100% Act 5 one. But yeah, it's mainly more the, what is it, Tier 5 Basic, and all the 100% rewards, that generic as well, that I'm very interested in. Because then we can get our first, what is it, fully maxed out 5-star on the free-to-play account. I'm looking forward to it, man. Do I have any thoughts re Domino? Not really. I think some of my best Domino gameplay is in last month's uncollected initial completion. The rank up and gameplay video, I think it's got some pretty dank Domino gameplay. I really like Domino though, man. She's a ton of fun. Oh, have we got Power Reserve? Oh, if we got Power Reserve, I should have just gone for the friggin' Stark Spidey. Oh, damn, I didn't realise there was Power Reserve on this one. It's totally my bad. Although Medusa is pretty fun to play on Power Reserve. I'll give her that. There we go. Am I going to max out a 4-star Corvus on the free-to-play? Maybe for something like Alliance Quest. I'm not really too sure yet. Just because the thing is, I need to max out my Medusa, so I need the Cosmic T4 for that. So yeah, don't know. We're still working our trying to figure out exactly what on that one. Okay, so we've got Power Reserve. Right, defo Stark Spidey then. Oh, there we go, lads. R.I.P. Rocket Raccoon. Seatin just beat Act 5 and got a 5-star Stark Spidey. Oh, congrats, mate. Dude, very nice on the one-shot with your 4-star Medusa. Did some great work there. Will we ever get a 5-star rank down ticket again? Maybe on, I think it's Christmas Day last year that we got one. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the chances are of that. Oh, was there Limber? Mate, what happened there? Does Iron Patriot have a Limber out of nowhere? Or was I a little bit too slow on that? Oh, yeah, okay, this IP has a Limber. Oh, mate. Wrecked, boys. Wasp is so fun to play. She is pretty fun to play, man, I'll give you that. Especially when you, got the full Quantum Trinity in action. And when you learn how to do those, what is that, like 6 combos with the heavy just after the 4th medium. Right, let's go, boys. Iron Patriot straight in the bin. Any chance of a UK or London meetup? I'd like to do one later this year, but I don't have any plans at the moment. The New York Comic Con, though, It's the only, what is it, event that I got scheduled in the near future. See, now I haven't really been doing dungeons. Oh man, don't worry about dungeons. They're rubbish at the moment. You need to do, I think it's like 27 days to get a 5-star crystal. Something like that. But obviously in this run of dungeons, there's only 14 days. So you would have to do all of the days this one. And then whenever it comes around next time as well. But I'm waiting until they get a better dungeon system, man. Unless you need the gold or want a long-term 5-star grind, that is probably the advised thing to do. Oh, I'm so glad that was the regeneration. If that was the DJ, man, probably be dead right now. Okay, let's get one more armor break on. Bait the special one. Oh, no! Crap, lads. Just missed it there. What a scrub, mate. What a scrub. See, now play against your blade every day for practice. Oh, fair play, mate. It's good to get a little bit of practice in. I'm hooked on rich teas. Help. Oh, you'll get over it eventually, man. Just have so many rich teas that you're sick of them. I used to love the rich tea biscuits as well. But yeah, I don't know. I've had that with every biscuit, man. Been through like a Jaff Cakes phase, a digestive phase, a rich tea phase, all of that stuff. They're a lot easier this time. Just a real quick 3 rooms, like 5 to 9 fights total. Yeah, I mean, it was like 4 rooms last time, wasn't it? If you wanted to get it all done in one, or was it 5? But, I don't know, it's still, just for all of the time invested, Hobbit, to, you know, do, like, 27 days of that, and get, like, a naff 5-star character. I guess there's a little bit of gold in it as well, but still, I don't know, just not overly fussed, to be fair. Ooh, okay, sorry, let me just scour this path ahead. What do we have? Do I want to change the team setup slightly? I think we'll stick with this one for now. Should be alright. Kind of wanted to bring in the blade a little bit. Yo, yeah, Tony, dude, we've been grinding it out today, man. Hoping to get at least the first 2 chapters done 100%. And that's kind of the goal for today, if we can handle it. So, you know, a 4-star hood. Congratulations, mate. I sort of want a 5-star Dormammu, Blade, or Medusa. Is that too much to ask? Well, you're subject to the RNG gods, my friend. Kabam Michael and his almighty lever control. So yeah, just gonna have to wait, man. Just keep on spinning those crystals, and maybe one day. Right, we've completely blocked out the power gain now. Right, let's go. Mate, we are dominating the Hyperion so far. It's been a good run, man. It's been a good run. What's that? Oh, no. Of course Marvel Contest of Champions doesn't pay me. I never accept any money directly from Marvel Contest of Champions. But I do get paid via YouTube ad revenue and sponsors and all of that stuff. So your man's, he's got enough in the bank to pay the bills, man. Sort it all out. Oh, thank you very much, Tony. Which one are you talking about? The the quitting one or the one earlier today? I think the fun of dungeons is fighting against some crazy nodes if you can team up with a friend. Yeah, I mean, the nodes they're quite interesting. Like, certainly a few of them I'd like to see a little bit more outside of dungeons as well. So yeah, well, we shall see what happens in the future. I'm going to go for Rocket here. Do I bring anyone for Chapter 3 as far as class goes? It depends, man. Depends on the path. You've always got to figure out, you know, exactly what you're trying to do on each path and build the best team for it. Because 5.3, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. So yeah, we've already adjusted the team setup quite a bit. But I've brought Rocket into the mix now as well, because this is the tech chapter, so he does not get massively penalized, even in a scenario where we have class disadvantage like this one. I need to get that more special 2. Alright, let's retaliate. Bit of special 2 there. Whoa, sorted, boys, sorted. Yo, what is up, Adam? Dude, congratulations on doing your first run of Labyrinth. Incredibly proud. And I will see you at New York Comic Con as well, man. I'm very much looking forward to it. Should be a really good time. Oh, no. Tucker, dude, you got Kabam for your first 5-star. Colossus got sent my way, but then you got, what was it, Blade and Stark and Arm Spider-Man. Oh, ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous. Right, let's go for a bit of Stark and Arm Spider-Man there. Oh. Well, I did a new video today, Tony, having a bit of a chat about all of the events that transpired since my quitting video. Because again, the main reason I quit was the developers were just being, you know, absolute dog shit, man. And taking stuff back so much with every single event. But since that, and also the Polygon article and a lot of other stuff, they've made a couple of public statements and a couple of public commitments to consistently improve the game. And they've actually made some really decent changes in the last couple of weeks and have kind of shown a good commitment to making Marvel Strike Force better moving forward. Now, obviously, I can't say for the future that they're always going to make absolutely superb decisions, but kind of based on how they've handled the situation in the last couple of weeks, I made another video today covering everything that they're talking about and saying essentially that I'm giving Marvel Strike Force one last chance. So I'm going to play that game just very, very casually. I don't really have the interest level that I did previously. But yeah, I don't know. I really hope they can get me back into the game. I hope that they can move that game in a good direction going forward. Because the foundations of Marvel Strike Force, I've always thought, you know, were quite incredible. I really enjoyed the game since beta. It's just between launch and the quitting video, there's just a flurry of incredibly bad decisions. Exactly, man. One more chance. But again, like, I severed myself from the game from just over 12 days. So I don't have... You know when you, like, play mobile games and they become, like, deeply ingrained in your daily ritual? I don't really have that. You know, I've broken out of that cycle. So I'm going to play a little bit more casually. And yeah, just see what happens, man, moving forward. Like, I'm definitely open to giving them one more chance. But... it's one of those things of I was just impressed how they came out and kind of tackled the situation head on, and I think that's something that should be, you know, like, just like if developers are willing to step up to the plate, admit their mistakes, make fixes to that stuff, and make public commitments to making the game better moving forward. You know, I feel, in all fairness, if I like the foundation of the game, I should be willing to give them another chance. But again, that's one of the things, if it's never been pushed to a point like it was previously. So I'm interested to see, you know, what happens moving forward. Exactly, man. Exactly. No, I can completely understand. Like mobile gaming is getting pretty damn ridiculous, my friend. Especially when it comes to the end game of Marvel Contest of Champions. But I feel like at the very same time, there is a lot to be enjoyed in Marvel Contest of Champions, especially if you're a free-to-play player that's very casual. But it's one of the... I don't know, I feel like, to a certain extent, mobile games are pits. You can get really sucked in to just trying to grind everything and wasting a lot of your time for pretty much no rewards. But if you're playing these games efficiently, if you know what you're doing, and if you're just playing them with the intention to have fun and have a good time, I think they can be quite a good time. Right. Let's go, boys. Oh, mate, we got ruined, boys. We got so ruined. Oh. Rip, lads. Rip. I thought the auto evade, man, would save us there. No, I feel you, Ilac. I feel you on that one, mate. It's a shame. I kind of, you know, I do wish for these games to become better in terms of how they would treat their player base in general. I don't know. Marvel Contest of Champions and the future of it has always been something of just incredible interest to me, man. Right. Let's get this down. Whew, not too bad, man. Nah, Tony, that is completely understandable. It does feel a little bit... I get that it feels exhausting to keep up in Marvel Contest of Champions, but I think the biggest thing, especially in a game like this, is just don't try and keep up. Just play at your own level and just kind of enjoy the game for what it is, because as soon as you get caught in that endgame rat race, man, of trying to, you know, be in the prestige race and play top-tier alliance wars, it's much better to wait for the casual cycle of, you know, champions to come around into the basic pools and then be flooded out in stuff like arenas. Because, mate, I 100% understand. It's crazy at the top. Right. Let's throw out that. Whew, ruined, mate. Absolutely ruined, son. Hey, what time is it? Let's have a look. It is 14 minutes past 2 at the moment. So yeah, don't know how much longer we'll be going for. I would imagine probably about another 40 or so minutes at this pace. Yeah, the adrenaline for 6 stars is a sick mechanic, man. I 100% agree on that. It's good. Aren't I sick of the background music yet? Oh, I've kind of numbed it out, man. Kind of numbed it out. It's just been going on for such a long time. Do I classify myself as a dolphin? I think I'm a bit of a dolphin, to be honest. That's an occasional spender. But really, in Marvel Contest Champions, I only really spend when it comes to like big featured GMC openings. Which, again, is mainly just Clan HQ's money. Like, there's so many shitty value offers in this game that I'm very rarely tempted. So yeah, just not overly concerned, in all honesty. 4-star Duke Proxima worth rank 5. It depends on your other cosmic options, and if you have the T4CC, maybe. My Proxima definitely has some uses and some cool stuff you can do. But yeah, depends on what you potentially need that character for. Angelo, thank you very much for the sub, appreciate it. Sparky, not Starky. I mean, he does fire out some shot during his special too. Call him either, mate. Starky, Sparky. I think, is it Legacy that calls him Sparky? Well, I know a lot of people actually do. Oh, come on. If we get Falcon to a special 2, that'd be a great time. You should have maxed out 5-star Ghost or Stark Spidey. Oh, well, it depends on your Alliance War offense setup and what you're trying to do with that rank 5. Probably Stark, I would say, but I don't know. There might be an argument for Ghost. If you are a next tier Ghost player and you love playing Ghost, then there's maybe an argument for her. But anyway, we got this BP Civil War to deal with. I just need to get this friggin' armor shatter up. Right, let's go 5 combo. Oh, beautiful. Oh! Whew. Sorted, boys, sorted. I'm so in the zone with these fights, man. So in the zone. Just because they're so friggin' long, mate. I swear the majority of Act 5.4 fights were over in about 60 or so hits. But yeah, with the attack reduction, man, it takes so much more of being. Right. Oh, how am I going to deal with that Electro? Maybe Rocket. Maybe Medusa. I don't know, we'll figure out. Yeah, I probably should have brought, just in hindsight, maybe Archangel over Luke Cage. But we can still get through this Electro, I reckon. I think he's going to eat up the majority of my team, though. I think we'll probably start with Medusa, then maybe LC. Don't know if I even want to attempt to bring Scarlet into that fight. We're going to get wrecked a bit too much. Ooh, not too bad at all, lads. Not too bad at all. What's that? What I've come to realise is that 90% of the offers are for 4-star related materials. Yeah, man, I 100% agree. A lot of the offers, they're just it's so easy to get a lot of the stuff. If you know what you're doing, that it doesn't make sense to get a lot of the offers. I think that's one of the areas a savvy Marvel Contest of Champions player certainly has the advantage. About to make a collector run in an hour or two. Any suggestions? I'd have a look at the initial free-to-play run for that. That might help you out a bit. Oh, don't know if I've screwed myself by not healing up in this fight. I don't know, it's possible. Whew. Sword lads, not too bad at all. October will be Venom related. I hope so, man. We don't know 100% for sure. but it'd be sick if it was a Venom-related month. I know there are a couple of, what is it, on that, like, Unreleased Champions chart? There are a couple of ones that are, what is it, around the Venom family. So there's a bit of potential there. Ah, exactly, Samuel. It was coming in handy there. It doesn't absorb 100% of the damage. Even with a parry, man, it's only going to send 30% of it back. But it certainly helped our rocket stay afloat there. So 6-star Rocket Raccoon, man, for the win. Right. Let's see if we can muscle our way through this Electro. Ooh, not too bad, lads. I actually haven't learned how to instinctive touch. I watched a bit of Dave's video, but I haven't properly studied it yet. I lack skills. So I'm not quite there yet, my friend. Ooh, Modad, I'm sure you're going to be alright, mate. Okay, so it's just straight to the middle, right? Just jump to Howard. Yeah. Makes sense. Let's go for it, boys. See a man of dolphins. Oh, you know how it is, mate. Ah, it's efficient play, Gunslinger. Efficient play. Right, let's go for a bit of Luke Cage, man. I think actually maybe SW would have been a bit better for this match. I think they'll both work though. So if you can't get Howard down with LC, I'll try and sort Howard out with Scarlet Witch. But also I think after this, just because I've yet to have lunch yet, I'm probably going to stop the live stream after this fight. So I'm going to sort myself out with a bit of lunch, maybe work on a couple of videos. And I think tonight we're going to do the maybe 3-star Master Mode Challenge live stream from the main account. But yeah, I've got a few bits and bobs we need to sort out quickly before that. Well, I'm Masteries at this moment. If you have a look, Robert, a video called Seatin's Mastery Setup 2018, you'll be able to, what is it, find some of the stuff there. Ooh, sorted, boys. Right. Well, we are going to wrap up this first live stream today. We've been going for 2.5 hours, man. I think we've done like 6 paths today. 5.3 is an absolute slog, lads. But yeah, thank you very much for all the support on today's live stream. We're going to be back a little bit later, hopefully for a 3-star Master Mode Challenge. But apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.